How fast can a child learn a musical instrument compared to an adult? How fast can they learn a second or third language? They learn fast, right? Because why? How many people you hear a song and it'll take you back to when you were a child? Raise your hand. How many people it's not a song, but maybe it's a fragrance or a food that will take you back decades? Because information combined with emotion became a long-term memory, right? Because we're not logical, we're what? We don't do things logically all the time. We do things what? Emotionally, right? Because we're not logical, we're biological. Everyone wants to write this down. All learning is state dependent. That the emotional state that you feel when you're learning something gets anchored to the learning. Does that make sense? By the way, what was the state that you felt back in school? Bored, and the other half of the class is like confused, right? Now, on a scale of 0 to 10, what's boredom? 0. Anything times 0 becomes what? 0, and that's why a lot of people don't remember what they learned. It's the emotional state. Does that make sense? We said that children are the fastest learners, right? That they have this curiosity and they play all the time. Now, it's been shown in science, the research, by playing more actually creates neurogenesis and neuroplasticity. Like Einstein didn't have a bigger brain than anyone here, but in certain areas of his brain, he had highly connectedness. He did these thought experiments where he would put himself in these brainwave states, specifically theta state. That's the state that you're in when you shower. That's the theta state. That's a relaxed state of creativity. You're inspired. You come up with new ideas. New things come out of you, right? And so he had more connections in certain areas. And so you could promote that by playing more. We live in an age where it's not your muscle power, it's more your mind power. The faster you can learn, certainly the faster you can earn, but not just financially, in all the areas of your life. I remember recently, I got to introduce two of my modern day superheroes. It was Stan Lee. And we're going to dinner. I remember asking Stan, I was like, I have to know, you've created all these incredible superheroes. Who's your favorite? And he looks at me without a blink, he's like, Iron Man. And then he's like, Jim, who's your favorite superhero? I was like, Spider-Man. And without a pause, he says, with great power comes... The opposite is also true. With great responsibility comes great power.